Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I'm unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions with your soul, my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. Amen. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome to Earth School. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. For everyone that is new, thank you for being here. You are totally welcome. Please enter into the chat. We have a spiritual poll question. Well, a spiritual Q&A. How can I tell if it's my intuition or just my thoughts? Y'all can answer those questions if you like. I'm going to put, an answer there that could potentially may or may not help you. Apparently we have some new people around because this is how it's being introduced. So, Donnie Jones, that is a good new person. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. There's that. There's the answer. My name is Talisha, and I go by also Spirit Light Worker 1111. Ty. Okay, give me 1 second, please, everyone. All right. Yeah, Ty, Talisha. Take it how it resonates. Here at Herb School, in case nobody told you, people look for tarot. I'm not a tarot reader. I can read tarot. But what I read is normally the universe, because the universe is always telling us, giving us signs and synchronicities. Looking at the things that are around us, the doors that are opening. When the people are moving too fast, sometimes they don't see the synchronicities or the signs. So this is why when Spirit is telling you to, kind of slow down, pay attention, these are the things, observe more. These are the things that they're discussing and talking to you about. I'm going to be using a term today, STD. It is going to be spiritually transmitted diseases, but it could also be STD, sexually transmitted disease. And we're already off the script. Okay, so first and foremost, I had this all planned out from the beginning, lesson plans and things of that nature, because we have to stay on task. Now, one of the things that was done was the wording. The wording has to be strict, because otherwise the messages get blocked. And so because I am, raw and uncut, definitely raw and uncut out this bitch, untamed. But mind you, because I'm raw and uncut out this bitch, they said stick to the script so the message don't get blocked, so that way there's access to more people for the message. All right, so but I'm already off the script. All right, so just so y'all know, we done probably already done did everything that we shouldn't have done. But we should have, because everything goes the way that it goes. But anyway, Donnie Jones, thank you. It's been a while. I haven't been here in a minute. Good to see you. Been on my journey, as we all are, and it's great to see you. And thank you for coming in, checking on us, and coming over to see us. There's lots happening in the universe, so you being here is not a coincidence. Because again, nothing is a coincidence. Everybody will show up when it's time. First and foremost, the message says trust your intuition more than logic because your soul already knows the way. You're on divine autopilot. Your thoughts argue, analyze, and seek proof. Your intuition whispers once and stays still. It speaks from peace, not panic. And when you follow it, even without evidence, you feel a quiet sense of home. These are the things that the universe is saying to you, whispering to you that don't change. So one of the things that the universe has whispered to me and hasn't changed, certain people that are a part of your journey, the universe may have, told you, cut them off, right? And you, because, it's family, friends, things of that nature, we love. And when people do you wrong, you can kind of, step back without a issue, and, it's easier to cut a nigga off when they do wrong to you. And these people may have done you wrong. So that's why it was easy, to cut people off and things of that nature. But as you, I want to say, get initiated, because it's always gang activity running the fuck around here. Because I said raw and uncut, okay? Raw and uncut. Then he said, untamed. I said, I'm a titan. Mind you, I meant it because, okay, so what this is what the thing that they're saying to me is, I change words of songs. So if I like a song, right, and it doesn't, because you know how once you hear something over and over again, it's almost like it chants, and then you didn't like a song, and then all of a sudden you do, because now it's been played over and over and over and over and over again. It's the repetition of it. Y'all ever heard a song on the radio before and you hated it and you wonder why this shit is on the fucking radio, and then not for nothing, about a month later, all of a sudden it's your favorite jam because they done played it over and over and over and over and over again, right? So one of my favorite songs is, well, it's not my favorite song, but it's on my favorite CD. But then because I let the CD sometimes play all the way out, it comes on. Now, y'all all know who my favorite rapper is, and I don't, we back to him again. Which album is it on, Kevin? Let's see. It is on, I think it is I'm Him. Okay? Let me see. But that statement gave me, I'm him, I am you, you are me. It's almost like the universe, you co-creating on your journey with God. All right. So Kevin Gates, where you at? Let me see, because this is a perfect song that when I sing this song, listen, and this is where artists also have to be mindful about themselves, because they could be potentially throwing curses on themselves, especially if bitches like me start singing songs, and I make sure that all your energy stays in your energy, because as long as I can remember, I've sang this song the way I sing it. Don't ask me why I started singing it that way, but I did. It is the song, what is it? Walls Talking, I think. I think that's on Walls Talking. Yep, it's on, what's this? I Am Him, period. I be knowing my shit. All right, so this song says, let me see if I can pull the lyrics up. because this is going to be a perfect for instance, because I just told all of y'all have to watch y'all mouths in this season. Mind you, somebody, argued me down and said, it wasn't really argue me down, but they was like, I should be able to speak, what I'm going through. Yeah, and that's why you're going to keep going through it. Because I literally just showed y'all where I was one of the people that would always say, I work hard for everything that I have, and then wonder why you got to work hard for everything that you have, when all you had to do was allow the universe to help you, to assist you, to guide you, to trust your intuition. Because this realm is full of backhand conversations and backhand talk. So even your thoughts right now during this time, during this manifestation, is important. All right? Mind y'all, oh, let me see. I got so many words I got to look up real quick for y'all. All right, so the let me see, where are the lyrics? Okay, lyrics. Can I send the lyrics? Add a playlist. All right, let me see. I got to turn this down because I don't want to just start playing and then we get a copyright, because we don't need that. All right, so this song says share lyrics. It says, say Mike, sometimes it's painful to relive the past, but sometimes you gotta relive the past in order to heal from it. I just told Richie we rich. We rich. I'm him. This is where I start singing the lyrics differently. He said he's a prisoner in his own mind. That ain't how the lyrics go. The lyrics go like this. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it to... All right, he says he said we rich, but then he backhanded it. Because if he's a prisoner in his own mind, and he said he feel like the walls talking to me. The walls do be talking, the universe be talking, everything be talking, right? But mind you, it's like sitting a piece and still. So if he's in his mind, it seemed like he put himself in a box. So when I first heard the lyrics, because I let this CD play all the way straight through. Like, this is one of the CDs that, every song is hitting. He said he's a prisoner in his own mind. I feel like these walls talking to... He feel like them walls talking to him. He feel like them walls talking to him. I was a young man when my mama had me. Think I ran away from home about the age of 15. Juvenile detention. Talked about it behind my back by my family members. Okay, so then all of a sudden right now, one of his old songs is going viral. And it's where it said, he's saying, it's called I'm a Dog, right? Let me see if I can find it. Mind you, again, more lyrics. It say, keep the money flipping. Nope, that ain't the song. It is, it is. Keep the money flipping is all I know. Oh, been in and out of. Now, where I start singing the lyrics different, because I ain't been in and out of, and I'm not going to speak that into my life. So I said he been. All right? Now, then the lyrics... Let me see if I can do... What is the meaning of untamed? All right. Untamed means true essence unbound. To be untamed is to be whole, wild, and free. Living from your original soul nature before the world taught you to shrink, please or conform. Unafraid of your power. Oh, I love the word. Okay. Being untamed doesn't mean chaotic or reckless, because again, this is why we need to be on the same page, because when I hear untamed, that's what I hear. Doesn't mean chaotic or reckless. Now let's go into the etymology of this word. Okay, so they already did it. See, my chat be knowing, they already know what the fuck. All right, so they said the etymology of untamed. It says it comes from Old English roots, come hither, yeah. That, and I don't know why I love that air, because it's like the what is the place? Da 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 da. It's like the old English, but what do they call it? It is what's the show? They dressed. It was like a lots of fancy, and mind you, they had black people and everybody on there, and everybody was just dressed so beautifully. But anyway, it says so untamed literally means not domesticated, not subdued, not restrained. Okay, I like it. It describes something that still belongs fully to itself. Okay, so this is why we need to know what words are what. Okay, because again, when I heard it, I heard chaos. But anyway, my spirit just does it anyway. So wisdom. To be untamed is not to be out of control. It is to be beyond control. I totally agree. Love the words then. Because you are rooted in truth instead of fear. And that's all facts. It is the return to your wild, sacred essence. All right. So you see how they still throw words in there that kind of, okay. Okay. So somebody smelled delicious, like really, really good. I mean, I smell really delicious and really, really good, but I don't think that's my smell that I have on. I have vanilla and lavender is what I have, but that smells like a something outside of that. Um. Okay. So let's put the word Titan. It is both an artistic origin and color meaning. Okay. Okay, what else was I supposed to remind y'all of? Because color was important. So I was supposed to tell y'all something, but I didn't have my magic pen, so I couldn't write what I needed to write. But what does Titan mean? Titan is the name of a famous Titan born Tiziano Vasilio, an Italian Renaissance painter from the 16th century. He was also known, but when I say it, that is not what I meant. I meant the gods. He was known for his use of rich, warm colors in his portrait, especially golden. Mind you, I'm Golden Girl 302. See, I might have been on to something else, didn't even know. Golden reddish hair tones. Y'all, what? This is crazy. All right, let me just finish, and then, because I hate when something happens and then, and many of the women he painted golden reddish hair tones in many of the, okay, so listen, this is going to mean so much more, and I didn't even realize. So color meaning of Titan. From his art, the word Titan came from color, specifically a reddish golden auburn or coppery shade of hair. Mind you, that is my hair and my skin tone. It is often used to describe fiery, warm-toned red hair with golden undertones. Suits me fine. Let's see. Spiritually and energetically, Titan carries the qualities of fire and earth combined. Creativity, vitality, passion, grounded and stable. Sacred feminine radiance. Okay, so that would be why I chose that word, because literally that just came out of, that's what I heard him say. Mind y'all, just so y'all know, my brain does this thing that could potentially be strange, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway. And only one person knows this about me, which is my neighbor, because it started when I glitched, and he kind of helped me, through some of the stuff that was happening, right? Because I was trying to make sure I wasn't really fucked up. So people in songs, or when they say words, I hear something different. So there's a song, man. All right, they know. All right, cause and they know, and I know she knows, and I know she knows. All right, so at once upon a time, somebody said I was being sneaky. I don't have nothing to be sneaky for. The reason why I don't have nothing to be sneaky for is because I'm not dating nobody and I'm not with nobody. And right now I'm with God, where I've always been, right? Just me and God just doing our thing. And so there is something that I have been doing that wasn't anybody's issue or whatever. So they've been trying to reset. And so on the reset, it has been like wiping away old timelines and things of that nature. There's something that's that for some reason I haven't decided to purge it from my system yet. So that thing has been being carried kind of like energetically, and I should kind of not give a fuck about the person because, you know, fuck y'all. But I feel like the person is innocent in nature. And because I feel like the person is innocent in nature and they kind of got a bad rap, when the universe wants me to delete everything that's pertaining to this person, I don't. So energetically, I've been pulling this person into each timeline. And so I think, because I already know God knows, because even when it happens, I look at it and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of that yet. But so God knows, but for some reason, energetically, this person must be throwing signatures, throwing energy out too. And so somebody else then picked it up. And so, but that's not, it's nobody's business. It's like, people don't realize I don't like being asked a whole lot of fucking questions. I ain't fucking you. Why you asking me my business? And if I am fucking you, I'll tell you the business. So when people be being super fucking nosy and shit, I don't like that. So it went into a whole conversation of a person saying, asking me something, like they trying to figure out something. And the person probably just, you know, genuinely maybe wanted to know, but I ain't fucking you, so it's not your business. And so then I gotta literally, it's been 2 times this week that I had to say something to a person or say something surrounding something not being your fucking business. So take it how it resonates. Cause me, I'm nosy, but I ain't that nosy. Like I be nosy about shit that pertain to me. I don't be nosy about shit that pertain to other people. And so energetically, yeah, I haven't been ready to like kind of let it, because I don't feel like it is I don't feel like it is been given a fair shake in the, you know how certain things just happen? Okay, so fuck it. Anyway, so now this is where I got in trouble. So I'm gonna just tell y'all I just got in trouble, right? And the reason why I got in trouble, it's not for that energy, it's for another different energy, right? And so spiritually, this morning I had to have a sit down. And the reason why I had to have a sit down is because this system, and mind you, that's the other thing, because the energy that I was talking about from the beginning must be allowed to be here. It's just the other energy, the other one that's trying to hold on, cannot be here. So y'all don't even understand how this is something very, very simple. So the way that they're explaining it, and I know this is all over the place and I'm probably not saying what I should be saying or not giving what I'm supposed to be giving, but it's just my brain is trying to rationalize what the fuck this really is. So say you grow up and you have a brother or sister, right? My brother normally is the one who will give me the heads up warning. Like they send him to say, nope. Or they send him to say, don't stay there. Or they send him to say, whatever the warning is, they send this nigga to say it, right? So the other day, something was happening and I called him and I said, I'm doing this, da-da-da-da. And he said, basically the same nigga that da-da-da-da this, yeah. But when he said that, that was the trigger word not to do that, right? Okay, I did it anyway. mind you, everything was pointing in the direction of no, because everything happened. Like literally, it was this didn't work, this didn't work. I had to go around the way, down the corner, but because of who it was, I did it, right? And then all of a sudden today, the gaslighting started. So be mindful of the gaslighting, because somebody is, I didn't play into it. What I did was let it do whatever it was doing. It worked itself out. It even said, I won't da 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 this. Good. But mind you, this particular situation never really follows through on anything they say. So even if they do, blessings to you. The thing is, new timeline requires you and you only, your energy and your energy only. So, me either, Majestic Grace. New timeline. So this is the equivalent of, remember when I said you can't help nobody do nothing? You're new here. You can't help nobody do nothing. I'm talking to me on top of that. So you got to now figure out the new rules and regulations. You got to now focus on everything that you're supposed to do, but also be mindful. Remember I said don't allow nobody to bring you back down to levels that you have already leveled up from. If in fact you get your system, and I'm talking to me, because now today is the day that I have to literally say, because I have to make a choice. So people will want you to ride or die, right? They want you to ride for them and die for yourself. Like they want you to do everything for them, but when it comes to you and you having to stand on business, they don't want you doing that, because that don't play into their perfect agenda and things. Mind you, you could do something for a person today, and no, never mind, you couldn't even fucking, do it, but you did it anyway. And then they will try to make you feel like it's your fault. Well, guess what? Today's the day. Okay, I'll take it. My fault. And if you don't focus on this side, right where you are, because literally I gave y'all, you get to reorder. You have now entered into a new timeline and you get to elevate. But if it's Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot's wife turned around. And guess what? If you turn around, they're going to snatch your ass right back down into that timeline with them niggas. And they want you to be there because misery loves company. I just said you're in a different... And I'm talking to you, bitch. You. Me. You. Ho. Take it how it resonates. So now, Titan. Because I changed the word, right? Not even realizing that we had anything to do with this. But again, making sure. The fact that it says embracing your uniqueness and letting your soul color shine. Now, color being important. So yesterday, let me give y'all, I told y'all the day before that, they said wash your hair, friend, wash your hair. But I also said that to... the colored, that is a whole process, not just a, wash and, shampoo and go. So growing up black and growing up white is two separate things. I love y'all, all of y'all. I love who loves me, so I ain't saying nothing. All I'm saying is there are differences. But the thing is, that wasn't maybe the right thing to do either, because what you are learning, what I'm, learning is water is key. Water is life. The more I wash my hair, the faster my hair grow. That has been a thing. Like my hair grows but it's like rain. You got to treat it like a flower. You got to water it. You got to give it sunlight and you got to nourish it. So it's like a plant. Everything needs to be treated like a plant. Relationships, treat it like a plant. So normally I am, cause my hair is like it's 3 different textures and it's weird. because let me not speak that over it. It's different, okay? So one texture is this, one texture is that. I swear I think I got my mom, my dad, and whoever, the ancestors, okay? Because certain parts of it is like, even with my locks, I have to be very careful about like the twisting of it, because and I haven't let anybody do it yet, and I don't know if I'm going to let anybody do it. One, for energy. Two, my roots are very soft. So even though, you know, it may have like the black texture or look like the black texture, it's not the black texture or looks like the black texture. It will do a certain thing that is, so if a person like kind of does it too hard, or if it get pulled on too hard, it don't need none of that. Like, it's literally just apply, comb, twist, and go. It ain't all that extra. It's not hard or anything. It may look the way whatever it look, but looks are deceiving. All right. So because I know that, I make sure don't nobody, you know. But all my kids have, like, it's weird because all of them have like their own different texture of whatever, right? But texture being important, because again, y'all giving me, keep the money flipping is all I know. The color term Titan entered English in the 1800s, directly referencing the painter Titan and this distinctive hair tones depicted. All right, but that ain't what I was asking for, because when I said it, I meant and I spelled that wrong. So they said you're asking about the Titans, the gods from ancient mythology, not the painter Titan or the hair color. No, was not. But maybe that might be what they're telling me. So we got to remember that there is apparently a Titan hair color. And the only reason why I'm going to reference that is because yesterday, it's the primordial gods. So the word worked either way, but apparently they was trying to give me a different description of something, and I took it as this. All right, so in Greek mythology, the Titans were the original generation of divine beings born from the sky god, Uranus, and the earth goddess, Gaia. They ruled during the Golden Age. Are y'all not getting colors? Golden. It was red, fiery red. The colors are important. Mind you, because I just went through something with colors this morning. I was literally, hey Marcel, love you, thank you for being here. I was going through on the thing on my, y'all know the LED lights going through different colors and recording them. So the colors are important. So the golden age before the younger gods, known as the Olympians, like Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, overthrew them. Okay, so we're talking about the original gods. So he said, keep the money flipping is all I know. Oh, been in and out of, he been in and out of da 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 da. And then he said what he said. But the wording and the words are important. So the word that he used was cleared, but something else was backhanded, which is the reason why be careful of when you sing that song, right? But be careful when you sing any song. Be careful when you're using words outside of your lips right now, because of the fact that a lot of stuff is why is the internet fucked up? So first and foremost, another thing is I've been trying to find a phone, because I only got 3 phones. I'm supposed to have 4 of them. So I only got 3. So it gave a fraction, 3/4 for some reason. Take it how it resonates. But why are y'all giving? Okay, so the other thing is I am clearly picking up shit that's already happening. So this is something that I seen, that I said something to y'all, but literally it's been happening over and over again. I say something to y'all, then the universe shows me who it is and where it is, and then I have to go and figure out what is happening. All right, so let me see. This, oh, y'all, it's so much shit. The family jewels. are missing. Okay. Oh, that did it. That was the activation. All right. So the family jewels are missing. Remember, I gave y'all that message. Today, I found out the family jewels mean the kids. There is a post that I posted this morning. It's another, the Y files or something. I was dead sleep, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was knocked out, sleep, passed out, sleep, like sleep, right? Out of nowhere, my ears tune into the Y files playing on my phone, and he says that this, y'all, this get ready to get flagged for real. The CIA and our government did some type of experiments and da 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 da, all this shit over top of us, playing with, you know, the minds, this, that, and the third. And then this bitch said the family jewels, that was the code word for the case. Y'all. As soon as I heard it, it triggered like, oh shit, the kids are missing. Okay, so guess what? We talking about the primordial gods, the Greek mythology, the Titans, the Titans all here. The original gods, the generation of divine beings are here. But then it says, ruled by the golden age before the younger gods known as, so apparently the Olympians are not here. The Olympians, Zeus, Hera, Poseidon. Oh no, it says no. It says before the younger gods known as the Olympians, like Zeus, Hera, and Poseidon, overthrew them. But they not here anyway. But literally it was given. Remember I said yesterday that there's gonna be more kingdoms springing up. Hey, Hadish, hey, and hey, Mike Hill. Remember I said there's gonna be more kingdoms springing up? Y'all really think this shit is a game? I'm not joking with y'all. This shit showed itself to me yesterday. Like, there are more kingdoms. Y'all talking about the Kabbalah kingdom and this, that, and the third, and y'all laughing because it's black people and they just now starting this shit and it's 3 of them. But mind you, the white people have started a kingdom too. And mind you, it sounds like they are many. And mind you, they're calling for, you know, everybody, because they're already saying that everything has failed. Every system has failed. Every system is falling. Sodom and Gomorrah. Every system is failing. These people are now starting to think about rebuilding. And if you haven't, guess what? You better, because so now there are, we're going to have Thonio is building his own kingdom, because there will be people that, but you have to be a good ruler. You have to be able to get people to want to be able to follow you. But now that it's given, because they got the Titans here, it is given the children that belong to my kingdom, they haven't been accounted for yet. So he knows where the wives are, but he don't know where the kids are. And which is funny, because one of the energies that I said I think got a bad rap, I kept getting it confused, because I said, you give me my child vibes. And so I've been pulling this child, this energy, because I won't wipe it away yet. Like, literally, I kept, and it's weird, because y'all, a lot of y'all may be having some energy from time. If you lost, I will catch you. No, she said, if you, that might be it. If you lost, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time. Y'all, if this shit is real, that is crazy. I don't write like this. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusions is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after time. Sometimes you picture me, I walk too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. If you lost, I can look and you can look and you will find me, time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside, the drum beats out of time. Y'all, Cyndi Lauper sent a message into the future to let you know that, and mind you, this keeps happening. This is how it is. It is to remind you, because when Sodom and Gomorrah gets wiped away, but it's given, she remembered, she wrote the song, but it was remembering time after time, every timeline, every lifetime. Once I fade away, I will still come and look for you. The energy is saying, I will still look for you. The kids, everything that's attached to that kingdom, everything that's attached to, so everybody's gravitating to where they belong or where they're gonna rebuild or try to rebuild from after the if you lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. Y'all, I'm telling you, this shit is fucking getting way different than it was before. Like I said, everybody's here. The gang's all here. But they said the family jewels is lost or missing. But I know where one of the family jewels are, because I've been pulling her along the whole entire time. I keep not wanting to wipe her away. But mind you, I also know where two of the family jewels are. But I also know where probably a few of them are. But why did the kids come to me? Because all the wives were beefing. All right, so y'all know how back in the day when it's even like Lot's wife. So Lot was told to take all the kids, take his whole entire family and go. I don't know how many people are attached to Lot. Let's see. Y'all, this shit is strange as fuck. Like, I'm telling you. But listen to the song. It's also saying, like, I guess for artists, say like whoever you are, right? If you are an artist, it's almost like the messages that are being put into the universe, because they showed me her song again today. All right. All right, I'm on Google just so y'all know. In the Bible, Lot is generally believed to have had two daughters who were married and living in Sodom and Gomorrah. However, the interpretation suggests that he may have had more daughters, including 3 or 4, depending upon different biblical texts and interpretations. All right, so the interpretations may have been misconstrued, is what I heard. The most commonly accepted view is that Lot had 2 unmarried daughters who were living in Sodom before the city's destruction. That would also mean that Lot took the daughters with him. So when the wife turned around and... All right, so take it how it resonates. Now, the thing that is coming up is... time after time, if you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. All right, so the kingdoms that are being pulled in, the kingdoms that are being pulled up, because remember, if you fall, if you look, If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time. How many times have you been on this timeline? How many times have you existed? Because the energy is still like moving. And so if one time, okay, so let me look at this because I'm gonna show y'all something. Hopefully it's there. I may not have. Okay, he's here. I love it. Shit, didn't mean to do that. All right, listen and listen carefully, okay? It will explain a lot.
Obviously, that is a goddess. Divine masculine.
Okay, nope, he got music. Okay, so this is a young man. Right here. Matter of fact, y'all can read it. I'm gonna let y'all read it. Read what he's saying. I'm gonna read it. All right, so he says, he got to break this down real simple. For those of you all that do not know, his soul's name is Casa, Mary Magdalene, right? But his name here is Corey. And so, let me break it down real simple for those of you who don't know. My soul's name is Akasha, Mary Magdalene. Obviously, that's a goddess. Divine masculine within him is Corey. And other variations he go by are all the same being in essence. When it comes to like the profile pictures, divine masculine, divine feminine, his main profile is the divine masculine energy who is Corey. But in his soul, his DNA, his soul energy is Mary Magdalene. So Mary Magdalene, he's claiming to be Mary Magdalene. But he is telling you that in this, his avatar, his body right now is Corey. So I can go to several different tarot readers. There's a tarot reader, I don't know her name, but she was around when I first started. She said she is Isis. When everybody was waking up, they were saying who they were. I found it to be, pretty such and such because I was told, don't you give your name to anybody except for one person. But the person had a person in front of the person. So that other person ended up with it. But anyway, y'all should have been given a name. It's like when your soul remembers. Remember, I also said that I done been known by many different names. Remember, one name was Alexander, came up. Remember, y'all, throughout this whole entire thing, remember I said it's a story that seems to be playing out all of a sudden. Like the titles create a story, but also in between that, there's a story. So whereas Thonio Hadish is a hunter. When he came, he said he's a hunter. So when he was given his name, he has also had multiple other names throughout this, his existence, his times. And so he may have had a soul recollection on, I existed during this time and I was this person. I existed during this time and I'm this person. So y'all better get y'all kingdoms in order because literally whatever is happening, this is how everybody is gravitating towards wherever they are. I'm having why are you doing that? All morning long, it has been a thing about the fucking, what is up with the Wi-Fi? So let me turn this off because it's actually hindering something else. Like literally, what the fuck? Shit ain't working like it's supposed to be working. Cause y'all, they keep giving me the same damn vision. Everything goes dark. Everything goes dark. And when everything goes dark, it's misplacement. Everything gets misplaced. So maybe that might be what it was. Everything went dark. Everybody got scattered. Everything got misplaced because that's what it looks like. All right, something remaining dormant. In the middle of the night, I woke up and I had hives all over my body. And I mean, I came to y'all to do a video. I showed y'all. I don't know if y'all could see it because it was so dark. But this whole side of my face was whelped up. My neck whelped up. My back, everything whelped up. Looking like, it's making me itch right now. Some type of old something from back then, because whatever the fuck that would be, right? But I knew it was hives because I've had an allergic reaction before. But meanwhile, also, I didn't do anything different yesterday. But then I remembered, because apparently whatever was happening must have started happening early. I went and my neighbor, I ended up seeing him yesterday, and so he came to give me a hug. I don't know if it's something that he had on, because that could have been a thing too, but that would be the only thing that was outside of my energy. So for some reason, he could have had something on him, or, you know, like a cologne or something. I don't know. But what happened was, I came back in the house and I was sitting here and I was doing videos, because I posted so many videos yesterday, right? Trying to go through to make sure where everything was. And all of a sudden, my neck started itching. And so I'm like, well, maybe it might be dirty. Maybe I need to just wash it. But something in me triggered, you need to go sit in the tub. All right, so I get all my little salts and everything together, and the same shit I normally use. Mind you, it is only pink Himalayan sea salt, and then I love this one Dr. Teal's salt. Put that in there. Same shit. Mind you, it's mixed already in my shower, so I use it, never created a problem. Out of nowhere, after I get done with the bath and everything, I get in the shower, because I don't like, once I get out of the bath, I need to wash everything off. So I went from the bath to the shower. Took a shower. Put on my normal little bath thing, and I washed my hair. So I did wash my hair when I got in the shower. Same soap, same conditioner. Washed my hair. Rinsed everything out. Went in after I got done, put the same grease, Blue Magic, in my hair. Did that. Put a little wrap on my hair. It was still wet because I wasn't going to dry it. Tied it down. Went and laid down. I'm on my phone, still posting videos. Before I fell asleep, my back start itching. But my back is always itching. Like, my back itches. I must got the driest skin alive on my back, because literally my back be itching like a motherfucker. So I got this little back scratcher that I have in my bed, so I was scratching my back. Everything was fine. I wake up 12 something, literally scratching my ass off, like literally itching everywhere. To the tune of, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm literally like checking my blankets, everything, like, what the hell? But mind you, when I noticed it, I'm like, oh shit. Because it happened one other time. Because it looked like they was big as fuck. Like, literally, whatever happened in my sleep, either. But mind you, it was seeming like it was already leading up to. But normally when I get an allergic reaction, it be like this. Like, I go from this to this. I like these. New Orleans has a place called Draco's, and they have oysters. They are fucking delicious, right? So I've been there twice, and every time I go there, it is I need to have this, because listen, they fucking are amazing. The place is great, but long story short, I'm allergic to the oyster. I'm allergic to the oysters. But I can't stop eating them because I like them and they good. But mind you, soon as I ate them, after I got done, I ate them. As soon as I got done, it was, my throat started to feel like it was closing. And I'm like, oh shit. So I hurry up and pop the Benadryl real quick. It didn't stop none because I ate them the next day again. But anyway, pop the Benadryl. You know, Benadryl knock your ass out. So I went to sleep. That healed. But had the allergic reaction. Last night, I don't know what the fuck it was, but I promise you, it felt like it was, why is my phone not, like, there's people talking to me, but I can't get to the people because it seemed like my phone is not showing me nothing that's being said. So let me go over here. See, this is another reason why you got to have multiple different ways to fucking even communicate with somebody, because the phone is not updating whatever the fuck they're saying, and I need to know what they're saying because I need them to come on over here. Let me see. Anyway, so I get online with y'all. None of y'all are around, which I'm confused. God damn. And period. That's something. I ain't mad at it, ma'am. Yeah, because it's messages popping up here, but they're not popping up on my phone. It's almost like my phone is trying to block whatever it is. But you know, the devil be busy on their side, so, and then God be working, so everything's gonna work, and we just figure out how to go around whatever the fuck they're doing, okay? So there's that. Chat history is missing. Go to your mobile app to restore missing chat. You see what I'm saying? It's blocked. They're saying it's blocked over here, but mind you, what? That is weird because I don't even know who this person is. She's trying to say something to me, but it's saying that because my phone is not updating, but it's saying it was missing. It's blocked. I don't know. And I can't see none of the messages that she sent. But you can't stop what God has in store. So there's that. But I also noticed that it's crazy how one place it be stuff happening and then it's weird. What? Mind you, this shit say 4 weeks ago. Y'all, it's some strange shit happening. Okay, they know, and I know she knows, and I know she knows. Raw, uncut, untamed. Raw, uncut, untamed. Okay. So something is happening with the connection, y'all. I'ma just say that and just be mindful because when shit like that starts to happen, it's like you could be missing messages that should have been sent to you. You should have gotten, should have received. I don't know, but I know claimed a supernatural clear up, took a shower and went to bed. Oh yeah, I saw it and thank you because it cleared right the fuck up. Like literally, that's how another reason. Like it, as soon as I took the Benadryl. Mind you, I need to buy some new Benadryl because that Benadryl been in there for fucking probably hundreds of years. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But so it worked slowly, but it worked because I know the reason why I know it worked slowly is because Benadryl normally if I pop a Benadryl, my ass be knocked out in 30 minutes. So and it took a little bit of time for it to click in, but I swear it still feels the same thing because what it's giving me is it seems dormant, like something being dormant. And there's that. All right, let me see if I can pull up whatever it is that we need to be looking at because something is happening with my phone and the connection. And that could just be what it's saying. So take it how it resonates, okay? Mind you, and then it went to so many. It's almost like, okay, so where I'm at now, it's saying that there's four people that are messaging me, right? But mind you, none of the 4 people are here. This shit is weird because how are you telling me that there's something? Look, I'm not joking to you. See that? It says 4. See that? It says 4. But when I go click it, there is no 4. It should be a bubble beside something saying like there's a person that's trying to talk, but yet there's nothing. So something is happening to where one thing is blocking the other. Because even over here, when I go from this area to over here on a different phone, a different device, a computer, it's still not working. But mind you, it's telling me there's a lady that she's talking to me and now she got an attitude. But mind you, I don't know where she's at. You see what I'm saying? I can't get to whatever it is she's doing, oh, look, and then down it pops up. Look, y'all. Like literally, then it popped up. But she's been talking for at least 30 minutes. And I ain't said that. People thinking you're ignoring them. Meanwhile, they're not getting it. Message is not going through. But mind you, they're there. All right, let me go back because mind you, I ain't gave y'all none of the shit that actually was on the table that was written. And it was a whole lot of stick to the script. And mind you, we done been off that for forever and a day. And then I don't know what is happening today, but literally it's like everybody is trying to do the same exact thing. They're all requesting the same exact thing. And it's a weird ass energy that's attached to it. But anyway, fuck it. Let's see where we gotta go. All right, let me give you the message, what they said. Stick to the script word for word. So I'm gonna say I did it. I did what I was supposed to do, but also I did a whole lot of shit that I wasn't supposed to do, okay? But apparently I was supposed to do it anyway because I needed to write it the fuck down. So take it how it resonates. Something about going into the settings is something, but guess what? If somebody's trying to redirect something, that would be, or you know, fix something, maybe that might be where it would be coming from, but let's see what happens. Let me see. Y'all, I'm gonna just say, Aaron and Hadish, the gaslighting started early this morning, all right? So don't allow it to affect, because I'm not even gonna, you know, acknowledge it, but I'm gonna just talk to y'all because don't let the gaslighting affect you. They try to use my own kids this morning to gaslight me, so there's that. All right, so it says Pisces, trust your intuition more than logic because your soul already knows the way. So this is what I was supposed to read to y'all word for word, because I was supposed to give y'all a cut, clean message. This was supposed to be it, and walk away. Stick to the script. Y'all know So right now, Spirit is reminding you that the answers you seek don't live outside of you. They live within you. Your intuition is a compass gifted to you by the universe, guiding you even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Logic has its place, but intuition is your soul's whisper. When you quiet the noise of the doubt and lean into trust, you allow divine timing to carry you exactly where you're meant to be. Remember, the universe isn't testing you, it's teaching you. Each lesson is this earth shaping you, shaping your spirit, and helping you release what no longer serves you and prepares you for blessings already written in your name. And I still want to say something, but I'm gonna just continue. The affirmation that they gave to you: I surrender to my inner knowing. I trust the wisdom of my soul, and I allow my spirit to guide my steps. So today we open our hearts to our intuition, the voice of the soul that guides us beyond logic. The affirmations, I told you, your affirmations have to change, because your affirmations, what they were at this timeline, should now be elevated for the next timeline. Do not get caught in looking back. Remember, Sodom and Gomorrah. Do not get caught in looking back, because whatever is back there no longer serves you. It could be your mama, it could be your kids, it could be your grandmama, it could be whatever the fuck that lady turned around to look at and got turned into a pillar of salt. And now life goes on. So you know how people will say, if this person, I can't leave this person because they won't know what to do, right? Or I can't not do this because they won't know what to do. But miraculously, right, if your ass die, these niggas still seem to go on and live life 30, 40 years. But mind you, you done tied your life to this mother sucker for all intents purposes wasting your time and your life. So just so we're clear, I'm gonna give you a good, clean, prime example. This lady was over here the other day and she said that she was married to somebody for 25 years. That, played its course, she was done. So now the new person she's been married to for 26 years, and she said that not for nothing she prays that he dies before her, but she didn't mean it in a bad way. The reason why she said it was because she said that she does everything for him. She does his medication, she does da 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 da. He can't function without her, is what she said. Mind you, the man got disability. Do you know that if in fact that lady died today, that man would figure it out? His family would figure it out. Something would happen to where he would still do or proceed on his journey of life, and she would be gone. But mind you, the reason even for her saying this is because she wants her life. She wants her life, right? But she has now tricked her brain to think that this man will not be able to make it without her. So she's going to spend her time, mind you, she was preaching to me about making sure that when I get with somebody, because I told her I've been, for 4 years, right? For 4 years, I have been without a person, and I needed to make sure of the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like, and da-da-da-da-da. She said communication is key. And I told you this man has, whatever, but she also says she feels like he's just ignoring her. Like, you know what I mean? He's still being what people be being in the process of, she says she orders the medication, she does this, she does that, all of these things, but it's still going to get done if something happens to her, and now this man gets put wherever he's getting put at. But why wouldn't you do that before your life expires? I'll tell you why. Because we don't want to look bad to people. Oh, we've been with this person for this many years, and now you're leaving them because this, that, and the third. But you want to live your life. You already see that the journey is over. And I'm not telling nobody to do nothing other than you have to think for yourself. If you have put yourself into a predicament where you seem to think that you have to cater or care for somebody that don't cater or care for you, and because of it has been this many days, this many years, this many da 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 da, whatever all the excuses are for you not to live your life right now, who's getting the short end of the stick? Because to me, I feel like if you got to put that into the universe and be mindful, because again, we're putting stuff into the universe. You speak ill over a person, and again, she wasn't speaking ill over the person. She was just saying that she just wishes that she can have her time. This lady said that when he goes to visit his family, she loves it because it's peaceful in the house, it's quiet, and she just gets to do whatever she wants to do. Ain't no way in hell I would want to get to whatever age and not have lived my life because somebody couldn't live without me. Meanwhile, they wasn't treating me right while they was with me. It's a lot of stuff that a lot of us do that because of. I can't do this because of. But meanwhile, you do realize if you expire today, them people gonna figure it out. So you may be just holding yourself back. You're putting yourself in a box because they not gonna be in a box. And half of y'all need to know that even right to this day, like when they out of your face, they already doing the shit that they claim they can't do. Take it how it resonates. So for some reason, I don't know why I keep wanting to go past this, but this is not, you can't go past this. Something laying dormant. All right, so just so y'all know, let me make sure that this is going to clear, because I need to make sure that, okay, let me see if I can get it worded in a way that clears it, and then I can say it, okay? So let me see. I want to say, Uh, mm, 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 mm. All right, let's hope it then did the right thing. Okay, so sometimes what we call STDs in the physical world are known as spiritually transmitted, they said dissonance, in the energetic world. Not as something shameful, but as energetic imprints or patterns that can be passed between souls through deep connection. They can remain dormant until your soul is ready to bring them into light for healing. So remember, energy transfers through intimacy, not just body to body, but soul to soul. All right, so it says, note the term is used here symbolically to describe spiritual energy patterns, not medical conditions. All right, now, but I needed to say more because I need to say something else. I don't like this, that it has to do this, because why? All right, so let me think. What do I need to tell it? All right, so which is actually already working, because I don't even know if y'all have paid attention. Although I done said some shit today, right? But I also have noticed that it kind of has been fluctuating in a good way. So okay, it says, okay, sometimes a non-active energy or condition like certain intimacy related infections, often called STDs, stay quiet, dormant, in your system for a long time. So stay quiet, that means dormant. But it's no, okay, so let me stick to this. No show signs or symptoms right away. Not showing signs or symptoms right away. Be carried without awareness until something triggers it to wake up, like stress, lowered immunity, emotional trauma, or major life changes. This happens because some types of these conditions are designed to hide within the cells until the environment shifts. It's the body's way of keeping things contained until it can deal with them. So something happened, something shifted to now create the condition, okay? So then it says, on a soul level, this can mirror an unresolved energetic imprint, something your system took in during an intimate exchange. that your spirit wasn't ready to process at the time. So it gets stored until you are spiritually strong enough to release or transmute it. In other words, the body might hold it silently while the soul prepares the space for healing. All right? So, dormant does not mean broken. It means waiting for the right moment to be cleared. Cleared with love, care, and awareness, both physical and spiritually. These energies can be brought into light and healed. I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. All right. Let's see, because I needed to go a little bit more into something else, because I think y'all should know, but we got to be careful about triggering the system. So, an affirmation for y'all being given. I call all hidden energy into the light of love. I release what is not mine to carry. I dissolve old imprints that no longer serve my soul. My body is clear. My spirit is free. My energy is whole and sovereign now. So clearing that out. Let's see. One more thing. Okay, so dormant STDs and the spiritual energy patterns. All right, these are examples of intimacy related conditions that can stay dormant and active in the body, and spiritual energy they often carry, not as judgment, but as soul level imprints ready to be healed. All right, so I'm gonna just say, well, it's saying it, so I'm gonna just say it because I think that they said it's cleared. So it say herpes. Physical can stay hidden in the nerve cells, and become active during stress or low immunity. Unspoken pain or silent truths. Energy of repressed passion, shame, or guilt. Often linked to ancestral patterns of fear around desire or self-expression. So it says that the healing energy attached to herpes is self-forgiveness, solar plexus clearing, speaking hidden truths. One thing that I'm gonna explain to a lot of y'all, and y'all should just definitely, matter of fact, let me not say shit. We're gonna stick to the script, and I'm gonna ask this to tell y'all how it needs to be said, okay? Because if I say it, they're gonna be like, bitch, flagged. All right, hepatitis B can remain silent for years while the body holds it in balance. Spiritual energy connected to it. Emotional toxicity stored in the bloodline. Often carries ancestral grief, anger, or betrayal energy. The body holds it as if protecting the family memory. All right? The healing energy attached to it is ancestral core releasing, heart chakra purification, and forgiveness rituals. We have human okay, it said they cleared it. So human bitch going to get human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, can be latent for a long time before showing signs. Spiritual energy. loss of boundaries or energetic openness without protection. Soul themes of deep compassion that became self-sacrifice, often tied to past life vows or martyrdom or suffering. The healing energy, energetic shielding, reclaiming life force, self-worth, and sacred boundaries. Syphilis. It can go into a long silent stage before showing symptoms. The spiritual energy is buried karma. Buried karma or past life shadow contracts. Energy of deep soul secrets hidden in the subconscious. Often carries patterns of self-abandonment through desire. The healing energy here is shadow work, crown chakra clearing, and soul retrieval. Dormancy doesn't mean broken. It means the body is holding energy until the soul is ready to release it. When met with love instead of shame, these imprints can transmute into wisdom, boundaries, and deeper self-love. Remember we talked about yesterday, young boy, and I said that he said what he said. Mind you, he ain't had a lack of, hoes trying to jump into bed. All right? And they know. Usher, allegedly, allegedly, but he said it. So I'm going to just say that. They said it. Usher didn't say it, but young boy said it. All right? So take it how it resonates. Now, I also would like to say, let's see. Because a lot of y'all are going to be shocked to learn that okay, so conditions that can be passed down at birth. They're called congenial or parental transmissions, meaning they can cross from parent to child during pregnancy, birth, nursing. Now, the biggest one that keeps coming up, herpes, right? Oh, but I'm going to ask it another question too. Yes, at birth. If active during delivery, it can pass to the baby, called neonatal herpes. Spiritual energy, inherited ancestral fear of expression or desire. The child may carry a silent energy until it is safe to speak their truth. But mind you, the thing that is being said is about how the stigma that's attached to some of these things, right? All right, so then it is human papillomavirus, HPV. I got something to say about that too, but I got to check it to make sure I can say what I need to say. All right, so rare but possible. Babies can sometimes get throat or respiratory warts from HPV during birth. Spiritual energy, passed down patterns of feeling unseen or silence, often reflects a lineage of suppressed feminine energy or creative voice. Hepatitis B, yes, very possible, can be passed during pregnancy, birth, or breastfeeding. Carries ancestral grief, betrayal, emotional toxins in the bloodline. The child may feel a deep soul duty to heal family pain. Human immune HIV, basically. Yes, possible without prevention. Can be passed during pregnancy, birth, or breastfeeding. Spiritual energy, often linked to ancestral overgiving, lack of boundaries, or martyr patterns. The soul may come in to heal collective wounds or unconditional love without self-protection. Syphilis, yes, very possible. This is called congenital syphilis when passed to a baby during pregnancy. Spiritual energy tied to buried shadow contracts or karmic entanglements in the lineage. The child may carry ancestral secrets or soul vows ready to be broken. So when something is passed down at birth, it's not punishment. It means the soul chose to enter that bloodline to transmute the pattern, right? All right, so we're going to go here, and I'm going to give you... Where you at? Come on. So starting from the beginning, the first one, because they said we got to go back to the basics. There's new people that comes along, and we got to explain stuff to them very thoroughly because of the fact that when I got triggered and I came into this shit and bitches was saying this person did that and da-da-da-da-da and it's STDs, and I'm like, bitch, that was my husband. And as y'all know, that don't fucking matter. So, but again, wasn't, you know, I didn't have the full scope of what some things meant. So apparently we giving y'all the full scope. Now, all right, let's see what it says. It says, beautiful, brave question is what it just told me that I asked. All right, so we're going to go through, there are 8 known, oh, hold on, let me make sure. Is this clear? Is this clear? Okay. So let's see. They said it's cleared. Physical view. The many forms of herpes. There are 8 known human herpes viruses, and most people carry at least one in their lifetime. Public health says this because. All right. So now we have herpes simplex virus. Herpes simplex virus type 1 causes oral cold sores, extremely common. About 7 to 90% of adults worldwide have it in their system. Not for nothing, I've had a cold sore before. So there's that. Let's see. Herpes simplex virus type 2, usually genital, about 10 to 15% of people carry this. Varicella zoster, it says VZV, causes chickenpox or later shingles. Almost everyone has it from childhood. I've had chickenpox. During my time, kids had chickenpox. All of a sudden, you know, I guess with the new shots and things of that nature, kids don't get chickenpox anymore. But before, it was a common thing that kids got chickenpox. So if this could be passed down generation to generation to generation, and it was common that kids got chickenpox, do with that information what you will, because they was just expecting it and waiting for it to happen. And I only ended up with chickenpox on my hand. I had a cousin that ended up with chickenpox all over their whole body. It left hella scars. And if you've seen it, like a lot of people that had chickenpox back then, it was spread crazy. And so I just was lucky that I got a slight version of it. But either way, I had chickenpox. Do with that information what you will. All right. So then it says Epstein-Barr virus. Oh, mind you, shingles will come out when a person is older. So again, do with that information what you will. Because if you see people running around here and they got that flaky skin, da 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 da, do with that information what you will. The key here, it seems like, is if you are, you know, protect yourself. That's what you have to do. You have to protect yourself. I had chicken pox too. Yeah, that was common back in the day. Like literally, if you're my age, and you didn't have chicken pox, that's probably a blessing. Like that's far and few. So I would figure that from my age on up, they've had chicken pox. That would also mean that they'd have had kids, and you know what I'm saying? Not always, but let's just be mindful, because y'all could be kind of you know, maybe condemning people or situations that they came into this realm. And mind you, this would also be a thing where if they're telling you the, you know, STD that's attached to, or the spiritual ramifications that's attached to it, maybe that might also be the thing in healing the spirit, the actual on the soul level. Because if they're saying this is tied to, you know, da 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 this spiritually, that may be also a thing where they're giving you more keys, more keys and more clues to help you, you know, with your journey. But a lot of people, you know, are ashamed by whatever version of, you know, this and that and the third, and they don't want to be honest because, you know, I'm gonna be looked at crazy or whatever. But what about just telling a person what it is and saying, you know, I've had this, and so now it's like that person gets the chance to choose. Now, when certain things, let me stop, because again, I could be getting ready to fuck up everything. Let me just do what they said. All right, so chickenpox, later shingles, almost everyone has it from childhood. It says Epstein-Barr virus causes mono, glandular fever. About 95% of adults carry it silently. 95%. Mind you, I never even knew. This is the first time I ever knew that mono was attached to that, because back in the day, mono was a big thing. But guess what? When they said something about mono, well, I don't want to say how I found out about it, but it was this. I don't want to say tie that to that, because I don't want no, you know, I'm not judging and I don't want that, but it was tied to this. Take it how it resonates. But it's not. Okay, but that's how I found out about it. I thought it was you know, from they be drinking after and everything else. I was not you remember when I said there's differences between when you grow up this color and when you grow up this color? This color, they be, don't you drink nothing, This color, they be, you know, here, just pick up the cup. That's how I was raised. Is it true? But this is what got mono and this didn't, okay? I ain't judging. Yep, that's where I heard mono came from. When I learned about it back then, it was because of this. But also, and I don't want, okay, so I don't know how to say this right, but this was quick to give out the box. This was quick to give out the mouth. So this would remain a virgin because they did this. This would end up pregnant because they was doing that. There are differences, I promise you. I'm not judging, it's just what it is. That's what I grew up learning, okay? I don't even know how to say this. Cystomegalovirus. Okay, I guess I didn't know how to say it. Let me make sure. Well, let me see if they're gonna tell me. Will y'all tell me what it say? I think that's right though. Cystomegalovirus. I wanted it to say it out loud, but it's CYTOMEGALOVIRUS. I know it. I said it. I said it right. Very common, usually dormant unless immunity is low, which I don't even know what the fuck that is. Look it up. I just spelled it for you. Human herpes virus 6, HHV6, usually causes rosilio in children. How many kids have had that? That's them patches of red spots all over the place, right? But for some reason I wanted to call it rosacea, but it's rosilio is what it said. That might be the actual terminology, because how many people do y'all know have had that? A lot. Because mostly I know about it in kids. Common childhood infection caused by a virus that can cause fever and rash. All right, let's see what it looked like, because I think that is what it is. It's like, oh, ringworm. Done had that. I done had a ringworm before. It's not looking too good for me, y'all. Take it how it resonates. Either way, the point of it is I'm giving you the stats. I think so. See, remember, it is the way you pronounced it. Because the way it's spelled Roseola. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. But to me, it gave like rosacea. That's not what I said pronouncing, but that's what I looked up. And you know, that's those red splotches all over the place. But let me see. I ain't learned about this, and I learned about skin diseases and things of that nature in aesthetics, but you know. It says, let me see it. Can I get this to pronounce this? That way I can not be saying it wrong.
Roseola. Roseola.
Roseola, all right? All right, roseola is in kids. It says roseola in pregnancy. Evidence suggests that 95% of women are already immune to roseola as a result of previous exposure as a child. 95% of women have already been exposed to it as a child, okay? Mind you, these are all things that have been exposed to as children. So take it how it resonates. And I'm not telling nobody to do nothing or feel nothing or da 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 da. You do what thou will with that information. Feel how you want to feel. We got number 7, HHV7, very similar to HHV6. We got, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Kaposia sarcoma associated with herpes virus HHV8. Uncommon but part of the same family. Key points: these viruses stay in the body quietly, dormant in nerve cells or blood, and only reactivate if stress or immune changes trigger them. Take it how it resonates. Because again, I guess we're talking about whether or not and why. So, spiritual view, why so many souls carry it. Energetically, the herpes family often symbolizes suppressed truth or power waiting to be expressed. That's why young boy got that glow. He said, here you go. Fuck it. This what happened. You said I gave it to you, but bitch, you might have gave it to me, and da 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 da. Do it make it right how he said it? Nope. Was it artistic expression? Yup. Did he tell the truth? Yup. Is bitches still trying to fuck? Yup. Is he responsible for anybody getting anything after he told them the truth? Nope. Because he told them the truth. Mind you, bitches is lined up on a daily basis at a young boy concert to stick his in their mouth. Don't be mad at me. The truth is the truth. He said what he said. Does it make it right? I don't know. I ain't judging. I love NBA young boy. I'm not judging him no type of way. I'm also not one of the bitches that's lined up to bend over for him because he's too young for me. So at this point, the everybody that's in his age bracket and all the grown adult women that are trying to, da 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 with him. But mind you, it's some fine niggas outside. So you don't know, the nigga that you lay with might be, dormant. The bitch that you lay with might be dormant. I'm probably gonna get blocked anyway, so here I go. Let me shut up. Because I'd be like, stick to the script, and then I just start talking. Period. All right, let's see what the next one is. Why so many souls carry it energetically. The Herpes family often symbolizes suppressed truth or power waiting to be expressed. Dormancy, sealed memory. The soul stores old pain, shame, or fear until it feels safe to heal. Can you express? Again, this man look good. The glow is on him. His skin, his face is look like it's more fuller. Apparently he healing everything, because if he's being honest and he's saying enter at your own risk. But I did say, and mind you, if you already carrying it, but the other part is most of the time a person can't get a transmitted or anything. Hold on, let me not do this, because let me just ask. Can I say what I'm about to say? I'm gonna just say it anyway. Fuck it, I don't care. Matter of fact, I think they get ready already say what I was about to say. So hold on, let me go back, because I might have went too far. Because most everyone carries it. It reflects a collective human wound, generations being taught. See what I'm saying? They was already ready to say it. Okay, so collective pattern. This is the healing moment, okay? Because almost everyone carries it. It reflects a collective human wound, generations of being taught to silence desire, emotions, or instinct. Activation as awakening. When symptoms appear, it can be the soul saying, this part of you is ready to be seen, not hidden anymore. All right. So in spiritual language, herpes is like an ancestral energy of silenced expression that most souls carry because humanity has carried silence for centuries. It also says, in both the physical and spiritual sense, here's what clears mean for dormant energies like herpes. Physical clearing. Cleared doesn't mean always eradicated. Herpes viruses stay dormant in nerve cells. Your body can suppress them so strongly that they never reactivate, which is what most doctors call controlled or effectively cleared. No active symptoms. Cleared in practical terms. Your immune system keeps it quiet and the virus doesn't harm your body while dormant. Why is it giving me, as I was reading it, it's basically showing me like how the bells and things of that nature, how they kind of, get rid of the frequency and the sound can kind of clear things out, right? But then remember, we're still here with these people. So you get cleared the system, and then all of a sudden you go out and you do something else. So this is where it tells me, well, damn. All right, divine masculine. Divine feminine energy. All right, collectively working together, right? So you clear it, y'all can, it gets cleared, but it doesn't mean eradicated, right? So y'all do this, and maybe because there's a lot of people getting married right now. So you get married to this energy because both of y'all know y'all have healed and y'all are about to become the new power, spiritual couple of the fucking universe, right? And so y'all are about to show everybody how this shit get done. So him and you can go and do whatever the cleansing is, because it seems like this is what would be necessary. Do the cleansing, get rid of it. It stays whatever, because I want to make sure the wording, it stays clear. But also, if this person goes out and does that, now you have entered into it be a infection and infestation is what I heard, but take it how it resonates. So it works on a higher level, when I guess you finally are like this and y'all decide that, okay, you know that this exists in life, you know that this exists in life, we gonna do a spiritual healing, cleansing, da 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 da, union part, da, and that's how we cleared the energetic cords, or whatever the spiritual thing is. We clear that out based off of that. But you can get, again, all right, take it how it resonates. So that's what they said on that. Immune system keeps it quiet, and the virus doesn't harm your body while it's dormant. Spiritual clearing. Spiritually clearing is when the energetic imprint, fear, or ancestral pattern associated with this virus is fully released. But this is the way it gets done, because it can be reinserted. So people may be, you know how people say, oh, well, you can get rid of da da da, and then they go do the same exact thing they just did, but that person didn't get rid of it, you did, and so now it is back to the same situation. You know what I mean? Take it how it resonates. This means silence or repression energy transforms into expression and empowerment. That's what Homeboy did. Ancestral or karmic burdens are lifted. That's what Homeboy did. And also, not for nothing, if I said something about kingdoms being restarted all over again, he would be one of the kings. He's setting in position. He also knows how to, he got the energy. I told you, he got that soul glow. He got that Titan energy. All of them. That golden skin, that golden tone, that red undertone, that like, it's a thing. Because all I hear is, you so glow. Remember that the Jerry Curl commercial from back in the day? Take it how it resonates. The soul no longer carries the old shame, fear, or limitations. When cleared energetically, even when cleared energetically, the virus exits physically. It no longer holds power over your energy, choices, or expression. Key truth. It can be physically dormant but spiritually cleared, which is the ultimate form of freedom. Healing the soul often supports the body to keep the virus dormant indefinitely. So take it how it resonates. When a motherfucker say they get ready to heal your ass, they get ready to heal your ass in all the right ways, okay? So take it how it resonates. All right, so then we're going to go to the next one. Let's see, where we at? Because apparently we need to get this shit together. Now, back to... Let me see. All right, so then where are you located? All right, so we're gonna go back to next one. Where are we at? So we gonna go to they say the core truth is what they said. Okay, so fuck it. Let's go to the core truth. So we're gonna go to the core truth about whatever the fuck they about to say. Cause that's what my screen keeps jumping, and even my phone does this weird ass thing. Like when stay on this and focus on this, cytomegalovirus perspective, something. It says, let's connect your core in a safe spiritual way for Earth School. Okay, yes, please and thank you. So CMV often stays dormant in the body for life, usually without causing symptoms. The immune system keeps it quiet. Spiritually, it represents hidden or dormant family ancestral patterns. Energy of unseen burdens, stored emotions, or unspoken truths. Often carries the need for boundaries, self-protection, and emotional sovereignty. So, core truth applied. Dormancy does not mean broken. CMV energy or any dormant imprint is simply held until the soul is ready to process it and release it. When met with love instead of shame, these hidden imprints can transmute into wisdom, healthy boundaries, and deeper self-love. All right, so as I was reading that, right, I have a family member that's not a family member, but they are related to a family member. So it's my cousin's mother's sister, but my cousin's mother is not related to me. But we have very much, we're very respectful in our family. But this lady was very close with my family. So you would have thought that my cousin's mom was really a part of my family, which she is, but she's my cousin's mom. She's not part of my family. Anyway, her sister ended up being a crackhead, right? Mind you, shouldn't have been a crackhead, comes from a very wonderful family. They have, they have what they have, right? And so she ended up being a crackhead. So in the process of her being a crackhead, she was out doing crackhead things, behavior, right? And so when the first thing, HIV spread, because I don't know what cystomegalovirus is, but for some reason it took me to her story. So I'm gonna just tell you, because she's not here no more anyway. So spiritually, I feel like it would be acceptable. Anyway, so she was doing crackhead behavior, doing crackhead things, and it was during the time when HIV first started spreading like rapidly. And so, they said it was coming from, them doing, and what they was doing and using the same things, right? And so she contracted HIV, and she was going to her classes and she was doing, everything that she needed to do. But anyway, long story short, it was weird because if you contract HIV, you would think that you would die. A person would die from HIV if they had HIV. She didn't die from HIV. She had HIV, but she didn't die from HIV. I'm telling you this story because in the process of, when everything started and people was going to classes and things of that nature, because there was a lot of stuff where, they started doing, I guess, the information, giving people the information about how you take care of it, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, and so she was going to these classes. And while she was going to these classes, she met the love of her life. Now, God and karma has a funny way of life, I guess. Because in my mind, I don't want to have to go there to meet the love of my life. I just want to meet the love of my life, normal. But her journey led her in that direction, and then to the love of her life, from what I gathered at that time. So in my mind, because I thought that when, he said I froze. I thought that when, you contracted certain things that life would be probably not so, whatever after that. Well, who would have thunk it? Because after that is when, maybe she started to change a whole lot, I guess, in the process. I don't know. I was young, but I'm going to just say from the things that I saw, she met the love of her life, and, they had a relationship, and it just so happened that one night she happened to be outside walking on the road and got hit by a truck. That's how she died. And all intents purposes, that's like the most horrible ass story that I ever, told y'all. But mind you, depending upon where she was coming from, she seemed very happy. Like, they did that happen. I'm sure she wasn't happy that it happened, but I'm sure she also didn't think that she was going to meet somebody that would love her after that. But meanwhile, maybe even the man didn't think that he was going to meet, da-da-da-da-da, but apparently it's a whole thing happening, right, in society, that everybody gravitates wherever they belong or wherever the universe is pulling them, or da-da-da-da-da, all I'm going to say as to even the reason why I think this is even here, And why it's even coming up. It says, trust your intuition more than logic because your soul already knows the way. You're being guided, you're being led to whoever your teammates are, to whoever your soul family is, to whoever your kingdom is, to wherever the hell the universe is saying that you already know. And you might not have to take whatever pathway that, somebody else takes, but also people get judged on their journey way harsher than, others. So when yesterday, because for some reason this has been here a lot, and it's weird because it's like the diseases must be going rampant in the fucking world, which is why a lot of spiritual people, are celibate. But be mindful that dormancy doesn't mean that just because you celibate and you done got your checked and this and the third, because I done been celibate and I done been checked. But also that was during the time when my ex, we was going through whatever, been celibate, been checked, and still within the incubation period of something. Because although in 4 years I ain't been, mixing this, that, and the third with people, but I'm still not out of the error, because HIV got a 7-year incubation period on it. From what I was taught, it could be longer, but 7 years. Okay, so take it how it resonates. So 4 years is right now. So I'm getting close to the incubation period, and you can keep getting tested, and it could not, do whatever it's doing. Now, suppose I decide that now I want to, be with somebody or whatever. I want to get married, and I get tested with the person comes and, they find out that she don't have, she's good. And then in 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 years before my incubation period is up, something happens. I'm not accountable and responsible for nothing but what I have done now. This person went, and same vice versa. It could be them as well. We accepted it for whatever it was, and now you're in a relationship, and now 2 years from now you find out this person is now ringing bells that in all the wrong ways. How would they know? Like, it wouldn't be their fault that, this happened. And yes, it would be fucked up, but it would be like everybody, and just saying, okay. But mind you, it's motherfuckers who, at this point, we already know this is what it is. This is in the system because this is already in the system. Ain't nobody lying about it. It is what it is. But they have the option to now say yes or no. So you would have to say, okay, well, I had this before in my life. So, I could potentially be a carrier for da-da-da-da this. You go get tested, none of it shows up. And then later on, it shows up. So, trust your intuition more than logic because your soul already knows the way. Birds of a feather flock together. But also in the process of what I've been seeing, it's been a lot of people coming up because the numbers have been going crazy. But a lot of people are not getting tested like they should. And a lot of people just feel like they're safe. So if you make a mistake and, something has happened, right? Should you be shamed about it, though? You shouldn't be. But the society that we live in, this is what they do. So I'm going to tell y'all, the other day it came up. And remember I said I love Krishan Rock. Krishan Rock is a Pisces. But out of nowhere, it was an argument between her and one of her family members. The family member is now divulging her information. And they're now saying that part of the reason why this happened to, her fetus is because of this. Now, this is your own family members doing this shit to you. So, of course, you wouldn't want to be, out saying, okay, this is happening, da-da-da-da-da. Is it anybody's business? No, it's not nobody's business. But for some reason, people feel like they are entitled to your whatever. Just because you're, in the public eye or whatever. You have the right to divulge your information to whoever you want to divulge it to, whenever you want to divulge it, or anything else like that. That's up to you. On another note, you should also be protecting yourself. Because if a motherfucker ain't told you nothing, I don't care if a person came and said, this is my, this. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, if me and you get ready to get, whatever we about to be, we gonna need to go. And you can, check, you can go in with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they all up in it, you can be all up in it too. Like, when they looking, you be looking too. That way you ain't got nothing to worry about. Then whatever happens, after that is between you, them, and God. All right, so then after that story came up, it was another story, back to back to back. And I'm like, why the fuck is all this happening right now? It's weird. So, y'all know that, so Santana is one of the people that they was talking about. Apparently now, again, these names and these people, because it's like the group. But also be mindful of the group, because the group is like when everybody hangs out, it's like a small town. Because they said, I heard a thing, she fuck with small town niggas, he got bigger dreams or something, so a bigger energy, but just imagine a bigger place. So I'm going to say a small town, but just imagine a bigger place. So a small town where everybody knows everybody and everybody's just, messing around with everybody and da-da-da-da-da. And then everybody, all of a sudden, you notice that everybody come up with the same disease. Everybody come up with the same this. Everybody come up with the same that, because it is a small town and everybody's just doing what everybody's doing. Nobody's really paying attention to, the STD rate. Everybody's just paying attention to what makes them feel good. So then it was, and the HIV keeps coming up a lot, only because it seems like in the community, LGBT, da-da-da-da-da, it is maybe a lot of free for all. You look handsome. A lot of free that are, like, I like your hair like that. So there was a morning. There was a person that came up and they said this person has, they was talking about this dude, so I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know, but this was a person that he was with, and they were saying that the reason why they didn't do this, but everybody sounds like they have been disclosing their status to whoever, and it doesn't get told until a person's mad at you, or until I don't know. But again, there's a thin line between personal business and being I want to say carrier monkey or something, but not that. Being a person that's just out doing and giving, the gift that keeps on giving. In which case, all of these are the gift that keeps on giving, because if they're laying dormant and, so I'm going to just say, y'all be very mindful and very protective of yourself, because there's some stuff that's happening, but also certain things. I just want to say, maybe it might be the thing about the shame, because literally if you are trying to break the cycles and start healing, it's almost like, we just got to tell this. This is the cards, the hand that I've been dealt, and this is the trauma that I need to fix based off of the guide. Because guess what? Not for nothing, when y'all find out y'all blood test, y'all blood type, y'all, in the process of healing, you start eating for your blood type. So if you can figure out what type of STD, spiritually transmitted diseases, are attached to your lineage, your heritage, your da-da-da-da-da, you could potentially do a whole lot more healing than just surface level healing. It could go so much deeper, because now it is like, mind you, and just so y'all know, this ain't even got to be like even the birds of a feather flock together, because I literally just was made, because it just came to me again. The dude had, no, the girl had contracted HIV, and then, is somebody here? Oh, and then, she met this dude, and he said it was love at first sight for him. Mind you, now just think, this girl, this is where karma would have came in. Because just imagine if she didn't tell the man and he said that she was the love of his life. And so now she could potentially think, I could be getting ready to lose the love of my life, and nobody has ever loved me like this because I'm marked. You know, they got da 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 this, and then you fuck around and find out that he says it don't even matter. So she tested positive, he didn't. He still went on to be with her, marry her. I don't know the ins and outs of how they had a baby, but there's a baby that exists. Mind you, he's still not testing positive, and she still is whatever she is. So just imagine if he didn't, because everybody has the choice to make their, like, if you given everybody their choice, and that's what I feel like this is about. Trust your intuition more than logic, because your soul already knows the way. And I don't know how the hell we got all the way over here from everything else, but just take it how it resonates. Your soul already knows. Because literally when I sat down here, I promise you, STDs was not on the top of the list. But apparently it was on top of the list. Healing and... Why y'all still got that though? Because I said... It's still, this is being, oh, they said go back to this. That's why. Let's go back to this, but I thought we was done. So let's go back to where we was with the wording, because the words are very important. Watch y'all mouths, please and thank you. Honesty goes a long way, and it does, because guess what? Can you imagine, excuse me, because who would be thinking that? You end up, I'm sure there's some type of, you know, emotional something that goes along with that, because once you figure out that this now has changed your whole entire life, and now you got to have conversations with people about, you know, your status because somebody may like you or da 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 da, like that seems like to me like that puts a whole lot of pressure, or could put a whole lot of pressure on a situation. And then for a man to say, like, I love you and I've been waiting for you my whole entire life, it don't matter. Like, this man knows what he's at risk for. That is nothing but God. And so, because people are being shamed or being made to feel shame even by their own friends, their own family, based off of shit that, you know, I mean, don't nobody want to walk around like, I remember the first time I ever ended up having a cold sore, but literally you trying to make sure that you don't pass this to, you know, whoever, the cold sore or whatever. Meanwhile, nigga come and kiss you right in the face. Y'all heard it. So you'll be trying to be, you know, a little bit more like, you know, I don't want to do this, that, or the third to a person, and they don't care. They just know that they love you and they want to kiss you. And that's a true story, because I said that to somebody at the time when it was happening. But, you know, that's been far and few, so maybe it might be a little healing, you know, that has gone on, because I haven't had that in a while either. So there's that, but take it how it resonates. At the end of the day, I was out giving a lady, it was a white girl at one of the buildings, and she was saying, because I guess she didn't know what a cold tour was. And she was saying something about, she thought that she was having some type of acne breakout. I'm like, no, sweetie, that's not what that is. But mind y'all, and at the time, the best thing for it, I'm gonna tell y'all for real, is it's these things that they sell at the pharmacy. You crack them open, and I think that's also one of the reasons why, like, it kind of stopped happening, because the medicine that goes into it is like, I don't know what the hell the shit is, but that shit is like gas or something, I don't know, but you pop them open and it like pushes the liquid to the little sponge, and then you put it on. And I told her that, like, and this was years and years ago, like when I was doing trucking, that's when I ran into that person, and I told her about it, and but I never saw her again. But she had a breakout that was so horrible on her face, like, and she talking about, she, no ma'am, that's what that is. That is a cold sore. Take care of it. This is how you treat it. I didn't judge. I ain't judging. And if somebody wants to judge it, I don't give a fuck because I wasn't trying to kiss you anyway. Take it how it resonates. But at the end of the day, everybody has to deal with their own demons, their own da 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 this. But for the most part, you can tell people, you know, whatever it is, and the people who, I don't know, because again, I don't even know how we got here. But we're here, so let's go back to the other part because we got one more thing, and then I got to go because people is fucking texting me like. All right, so we went to 9 million different things and 9 million different. Okay, so one more thing. Spiritual cleaning is definitely important. They said, oh yeah, I probably definitely fucked up the system because they told me not to say certain things, and I feel like I done said it already. So there's that. Okay, and they also said something, it can stay in your body and reactivate, so it could, you know, be dormant and then reactivate. So there's that. And then where do we go? Where do we go from here? Y'all, where do we go from here? Do we walk away or do we keep on trying? All right, so the Titans represents primordial forces of creation, raw, y'all. I said raw and uncut, and it was untamed. I'ma tighten up here. This is how it started off, and then this shit right here is exactly what I said already. Raw, unshaped elemental power. It's because I'm a Titan. All right. Take it how it resonates. All right. We're the Olympians symbolized order, civilization, and hierarchy. The Titans symbolize primal energy, the raw creative force of the cosmos before it was divided or controlled. Ancient earth wisdom, deeply rooted, external, older than time itself. So I think me and him said the same thing. He just said it one way and I said it another. He said untamed, I said I'm a Titan. Either way, limitless potential. They existed before rules, representing the power of what has not yet been seen or formed. Rebellion and transformation. Their fall shows how old systems must collapse to make way for the new, yet their essence still lives within creation. They told us we got to go back to the beginning, so we got to go back to the Titans, okay? Take it how it resonates. Esoteric view. Let's see. In a soul sense, the Titans can be seen as archetypes of divine potential that still live inside the human spirit. The memory of being as vast as the cosmos before you were shaped by form. To awaken your inner Titan is to reconnect with the original unbound essence, the part of you that remembers what you were before you were small. Cause bitch, yeah. All right. So in the process of that, I was telling y'all that my mind does these things. So I can hear a whole song come from somebody, right? So he could be saying he's a da 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 da, and my brain starts hearing that 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 that. So I wrote a whole song, right? And the person that was singing the song, for some reason, it's like they was casting spells. I never met this person before, but when I met the person, the music had already pulled me in. But mind you, I never heard the person's music until the person came into my awareness. And I said to the person, you're casting spells, honey. Because when they wrote the song, they wrote it came into the future. Like, my lady right here, what's her name? Time after time. So certain songs, certain artists, certain energy transcend. They are ahead of their time. But they are remembering because they are also a part of the past. And remember, I said everything running simultaneously right now. So Cyndi Lauper told us a story, but she literally was imprinting something from the past. If you lost, I will. If you lost, I'll. Where the fuck is it? Where's that? How is it? Time after time, I'll be waiting. Time after time. All right, so y'all find that song and figure out what it means to you, because literally it's a beacon. Um for some reason it's given placemat, like a placement. I love Cyndi Lauper. I love everything about that era because that was my shit. I'm gonna have to play this song real loud once I'm done because it's gonna give like the best. If you lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If I fall, you no. If you fall, I will catch you up. Why is the given sample? All right, so somebody might be able to sample this. If you lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. All right, so yeah, it's giving sample. So maybe somebody sampling this. I gotta figure out where the thing is come from that. But the thing is, it was the frequency and the tone that I can remember. I wish I could play it because I laying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and I think of you. For some reason, it's almost like everything was magical. It's reminding me of that lady that came here the other day that I told y'all she put on a glamour spell. Like, she made herself look old, but I looked into her eyes and she was young and beautiful. Like, whatever cloak she had on didn't confuse me or didn't, like, I could see her. That she put on, that skin that she used was not her. And I started to say something to her, but then I caught myself. If you lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. Like, it's the perfect thing. Everything she said, it looks like if I, like, it would pass the checks. You know what I'm saying? So take it how it resonates. It's like a message from the past. But it was written at the time when it was the time. But what I tell y'all yesterday, good morning is what? If you've lost, I won't. I need to play that song, y'all, because I know this shit about to get good. Y'all, it just feels like whatever is happening is like really, really fucking amazing. And be mindful, like I said, because you changing and going into the next level, people want to, pull you. They if they see you moving in ways that could potentially and they know are elevating you, people want to hold on. So it's like people trying to hold on and drag you back down because I have someone we'll see. Somebody asking me hella questions, but everybody's asking me the same exact thing. But mind you, both of what? What are you looking at? No, stupid. All right. Go slow. y'all. Let me see what we got. I did not realize it was 10:30. Do y'all know that is we've been here for fucking 2 hours? Time flies when you're having fun, huh? Either way, y'all, blessings, blessings, and blessings being bestowed upon you. And mind you, pay attention to what you say, the things that you say. Pay attention to the things that get said over top of you as well, because literally, I told you I've been having to check people about saying shit and trying to drag me into, the whole group of no. Remember to walk, that you are walking this journey separate but together with, I have somebody on the way. I have someone on the way. All right. 9,000 people asking for the same fucking shit. Mind y'all, nobody said nothing about this thing for forever today, but for some reason, it's almost like when one person wants something, everybody starts to now jump on the same exact fucking thing, which is another thing that the universe, is showing me, that nobody could want it until somebody wants it. Like, it's like after you get a man, right? Aaron, after you get a husband or a man, then all of a sudden, all the men now want you. But mind you, while I was over here minding my own business, doing all the shit that I've been doing, looking crazy, like whatever it is I be doing, right? Strange to people. Because remember, strange was a good word. When I'm over here just looking all strange to somebody and everybody, this, that, and the third, then soon as a nigga starts sending energy, like, bitch, I'm trying to rub on that little something, something. And, now all of a sudden, it's everybody coming out the woodworks. Like, where the fuck was y'all trolls at? Because y'all had to be hiding under a bridge or something. Where the fuck is my brother? Donnie. He on. It's like y'all had to be hiding under a motherfucking bridge or something. Because why all of a sudden the energy is y'all on go mode? Mind you, this shit been sitting here for forever and a day. It's been sitting here. It's the same. It's been sitting here the same way. Like, trying to figure out, dear Romeo, where for out there, Romeo, thou Romeo, where the fuck is your ass at? And then as soon as Romeo be like, bitch, I'm come hither, honey. Now Shrek and everybody else then hopped out the woodwork, and now they on the way too. Like, what the fuck is that? What's up with the energy, y'all? Explain it to me. Like, you couldn't come play in my face when I was bored, like when I needed something to do. Now all of a sudden, all y'all want to just be around here fucking around and finding out. No way, Jose. Y'all don't let it happen. Don't let it happen, because look, even on the merchandise, it happens the same way. So once this little dumbass blower is out the way, they're gonna start doing the same thing on something else. Mind you, it's been sitting there for 32 weeks. Like, I'm confused. I ain't got nothing to say though. So they said keep the money flipping is all I know. Oh. He been in and out of prison for a while, I know. Period. Be mindful of the spells that you're casting over yourself, because guess what? It don't make me wrong that I changed the lyrics to fit exactly what your ass said, because I ain't taking it. I don't want it. You see what I'm saying? I like the chorus, but I don't want the karma that gets tied to that. So whatever it is that you said is what I'm gonna be singing right over top of you. Okay? So let's be mindful, artists and artistes alike. The spells that you're casting will be the tune that, or the box that you get put in. Because if I start singing it, I'm gonna be singing it just how your ass wrote it, except for the fact that when the Titans come out, then period. But you're welcome for that little tidbit, okay? Because I added a little more, razzle to the dazzle. But I ain't accepting none of the, because listen, I went to fucking the county for 2 days, right? 2 or 3 days. The worst Matter of fact, look, I might have done extended. It might have been 24 hours. I don't know. It was too long for me. Like 5 minutes, it was cold in that bitch. And then from that point on, that nigga was done because, and it wasn't no way for this nigga to come back. Like, I have let a lot of people play in my face for a lot of different reasons. But if you get me locked up or dead, bitch, never ever again in life will I fuck with you. So a nigga done got me locked up and another nigga done got me dead, and both of them can fucking, die in hell in real life. I ain't sending nobody nowhere. They gonna go wherever they going. But in my mind, they done did the most two ultimate things that, bitch, fuck you. So I got two baby daddies. Nope, I only got one. I got one baby daddy and one other bitch ass nigga in the world that can fucking suck a duck. I don't like the experience. I didn't like the experience, and I don't want to have to learn that again because, when God say move, we move just like that. And so it was movement that needed to be done because niggas started doing all the wrong shit. If I was a nigga and a bitch got me locked the fuck up, I wouldn't fuck with her either. But now I see why one of the niggas, wanted me dead. Because I did get the nigga locked up. Back in 2008 or 2009. Do you want to know what I found when that nigga, when all the shit went down and we was broke up? And, mind you, this was here. Nigga still had the court papers from when I got his ass locked up and way back in the day. Now, was it warranted? Yeah, this a big ass nigga. Don't be fucking putting your hands on people and bitch, so, but the thing is, my ass should have known, if you get a nigga locked up, don't ever go around him again. Lesson learned. Look at God. So, in real life and in true fashion, 1, if you get me sent to jail, bitch, I'm never talking to you ever again. 2, if you, I'm just never talking to you ever again. And if you try to expire me on Earth School, I'm never talking to you ever again. So it's rules as to 2 rules that if somebody breaks, no, 3. If I get you sent to jail, I'm never talking to you ever again either. Because I just learned that lesson. This is how niggas get you expired because, so 3 rules. Don't get me sent to jail on the first one. Don't get me dead. And if I get you sent to jail, I'm never fucking with you ever again either. Okay? Because, other than that, rock on with your bad self. Enjoy your journey. Have a good time. Mistakes get made. Life is good. That's what I want to say. Life is fucking amazing. People will try to play in your face today. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. People are definitely going to try to play in your fucking face. It's in the energy. Don't let nobody gaslight you, okay? Because this is what the trolls are out here trolling. And it could be your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your children, your auntie, it's only the people that can come close to you, co-workers, because anybody else can't trigger you. So just be mindful that just ignore them. Ignore the fuck out of them. Leave the gaslighting where it is with them. Leave the feelings where they are with them, because just let me know what need to know. I'm trying to tell you, they're going to try to gaslight you. That's what you need to know. They're going to try to gaslight your ass. All right? Take it how it resonates. It's going to start off with just, you can hear the tone. That's why I told you, I don't like text messages because instantly, I want to cuss. Words, letters have tone. They have frequency. And you can be, just be saying something matter-of-factly and it come off that you called me a bitch. Meanwhile, all you said was, what you eating for lunch? I heard bitch. You be like, that ain't what I said. Them 2 things, yes, that's what I heard. Because you asking me my business. Don't ask me what the fuck I want for lunch. If you want to know, send the funds, Steven. Cash at me. Don't ask me what I want because you want too much of my business. Like, you doing too much. Take it how it resonates. You see how dumb y'all, like, you know what I mean? That didn't even match. That's how I feel. It could be the slightest of anything. You don't know what's going to trigger you. Remember when we was on, the person over there said, hey girl, Miss Stash Hawk, hey, how you doing? Where are you streaming? Where I can see the chat as well. I'm over on YouTube. So I'm on Twitch and YouTube. So I'm on both things. The DNA test supposed to come back, but she kicked me out of the house. I'm confused. You ain't confused. You out here telling lies. You telling lies to yourself. That's what you're doing. Because ain't nothing, you're not confused. You might be early to your intuition, but you're definitely not confused. We over here talking about, difference between this, that, and the third today. Past, present, and future. Living in the same damn moment. You is not confused at all. So there's that. Anyway, y'all. Have the day that you deserve. Be mindful that, it's the trickery is triggering. And the gaslighting has already begun. This how you gaslight back. You laugh, you dance, you ignore. Because I'm not entitled, or I don't have to, I'm not obligated. That's the word. I'm not obligated to do anything. But what I am going to do is download the actual real song to this. Samantha, hey! I know that's right. So what I am going to do, though, for y'all is download that actual song back, right? And so before I play it on here, I'm going to try to make sure I find it and play the whole snippet and not just the cuts that I use for my intro and my outro. But, because, yeah. Just be mindful, y'all. Today, when they start that shit, like, you gotta that answer me, da-da-da-da-da, guess what? Laugh and shake it off. Because it's going to be a good day. Period. See y'all. Love you. Bye.